Namaskar, good evening. It's 5 p.m. You're watching Breaking Ground and I am Swati Joshi. Let me first tell you what is the top focus at 5. Karnataka government's move to give 4% quota to Muslim contractors has kicked up a storm. The BJP has hit out at Congress, calling it unconstitutional, saying appeasement is the only formula that the Congress knows. The Congress is justifying the move, saying this is not just for the Muslims. Then we'll shift our focus to another controversy which is brewing in Karnataka. Bengaluru is going to host the first ever Kaveri Aarti, and the BJP was quick to remind Congress of all the anti-Mahakumbh statements that were made, alleging that this is selective Hindutva on part of the Congress party. And later we'll tell you about influencer Ori, who has been booked along with others for consumption of alcohol near the Vaishno Devi shrine in Katra. Let's now get you details of all these stories. In a big decision by the Karnataka government, the bill on reservation for Muslim contractors has been given a cabinet nod. This happened on Friday. Remember, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, made this announcement on reservation last week itself while tabling the state budget. He extended quota under the Karnataka Transparency in Public Procurement Act to Category 2B. Now, Category 2B comprises Muslims exclusively. Amid severe opposition, the Congress cabinet cleared the bill on Friday and it is now expected to table it in the upcoming assembly session. Let's break down the details for you. Let's explain what and how this quota will do and how it will help the contractors and suppliers from the Muslim community. What is the trigger? The trigger is this particular move itself. The quota is applicable for the newly formed 2B category that exclusively pertains to Muslims. They would get reservations in public work projects. To be more specific, Muslim contractors would get a 4% reservation in projects up to 2 crores and Muslim suppliers in projects up to 1 crore. Now, this move has led to a massive political face-off, with the BJP calling it unconstitutional, alleging that this is nothing but appeasement politics by Congress, which is the new Muslim League.
Our government, under the leadership of Basuraj Bommai, we withdrew that. Now Congress has stated the same day, if Congress government comes into power, we are going to give 4% reservation to Muslims. Now they are telling that it is not religious, it is minority. You are giving the only 4%, so that, keeping in mind, you wanted to support your vote bank, so that you announced that. BJP is totally against to this move because it is unconstitutional.
Siddaramaiah government decision of giving 4% reservation in government contracts, it's totally unconstitutional. The appeasement politics has stooped to such a level. Their cabinet has already decided to give 4% reservation in government contracts. Bharatiya Janata Party will oppose this move very strongly. We will fight it out. We will fight on the floor of the house and also outside the house.
This move is not only patently unconstitutional, but it also has the potential of threatening the national unity and integrity of this country. Religion-based reservations has always been opposed by all those who have wished well for India, starting with Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, who opposed this idea tooth and nail, called it a fatal dose, called it as an idea that will lead to balkanization of India, and had opposed this even at the time of the framing of the constitution. But today the Congress party that claims to be the champions of secularism in India has proposed this 4% Muslim religion-based reservation in Karnataka by denying the same opportunity to SC, STs, OBCs.
Meanwhile, the Congress, of course, is justifying the nod given by the cabinet. Congress has hit back at the BJP and has justified its decision. Congress claims that this reservation is not just for the Muslim community, but it is a bid to empower all minority communities. Listen in.
For minorities, we have given reservation. Minorities mean there are 5-6 communities. Muslims are there, Christians, Jains, Bauth and Parsi, all will come in this group. Not only one community. Not only one community. The BJP people, they are always against SC, STs, OBs, particularly poor people. they are all BJP people, they always support major communities and rich.
So if this is halal budget and Pakistan budget, then the union government also run a Ministry of Minority Affairs. So that means the union government also is building a Pakistan within India. Whenever BJP is losing ground, is losing popularity, they bring out the ghost of Muslims to sustain their livelihood. So I mean, take Maharashtra for example. Maharashtra has tripled the madrasa teachers' salaries. They have given 1,000 crores for Maulana Azad's Development Corporation Board. So that is not appeasement. The problem is the infighting is so much that to hide the infighting, they're bringing out these things.
All right, so the showdown continues and the face-off is only intensifying. We have Surbhi Hodigere of the BJP joining us along with Syed Shafiullah Sahib of the Congress. Thank you very much for joining us. Syed Shafiullah ji, the allegation of the Bharatiya Janata Party is that you've got instructions from the top. Rahul Gandhi has asked you to follow this appeasement formula, and this is nothing but appeasement politics. This is not for empowerment. This is to ensure that you get the vote bank.
See, this is what BJP has always been trying to convince the people with their wrong notions. First of all, in all the BJP ruled states, they have deprived all the minority communities and SC/STs from all the opportunities. And here in Karnataka, they want to turn Karnataka also with regard to the budget and with regard to the reservation in the contracts, government contracts. They want to see that sections of society are deprived. Now, the Muslims who form 14% of the population, if they get 4% contracts, why there should be a hard burn to the BJP?
So are you saying this is your Jitni Abadi Utna Haq formula?
I think BJP wants to turn Karnataka into the
Syed Shafiullah Sahib, is this the Jitni Abadi Utna Haq formula? Going by that, are you saying in other states where the Muslim population is less,
also to turn
the share of the majority there should be more?
By depriving sections of the societies of their opportunities.
But how is that happening?
Muslims don't have the proper opportunities.
Do the central government,
4%,
one second, do the government centers policies apply differently to Hindus and Muslims?
Because of 4%, there is a big heart burn to the BJP friends.
Syed Shafiullah, how are you saying that the minority community and especially Muslims are being denied rights and opportunities? Do the policies of the center,
or whatever
I'm not sure if you're able to hear me or not, but do the policies of the center apply differently or are implemented differently for people of different communities? Then how are they being denied rights and opportunities?
The person, it is the share belonging to the minorities only is given to them, and it's not full share also. For 14% population, see, all the 6 minorities inclusive form up to 20%. For the minorities who form 20% of the population, only 4% opportunities are being given by the state government of Karnataka of Siddaramaiah ji.
All right, let me bring in Surbhi Hodigere. Surbhi Hodigere, the justification is that look at their population and it is the Jitni Abadi Utna Haq formula that is being applied.
Swati, first and foremost, when such a move has been made, there needs to be clarification from the government as to what is the what study has been conducted, what shows the backwardness of Muslim contractors while making a bid. Has there been a study conducted? Is there data to back this move? That is the first question that comes forth, first and foremost. Second, the reservation was always based on backwardness, and backwardness among SC, ST as well as OBC communities have been fortified across different studies and different research initiatives. What is there to show that contractual agreements are not being given to particular religious minorities when there is no such claim made by other minorities other than Muslim community? And the police representative here says that there are, as well as the Minister for Transport, Mr. Ramlinga Reddy, said that this is for all minorities. Let me remind them that 63% of the minorities as per the 2011 census are Muslims in Karnataka.
But Surbhi Hodigere, we just played out a reaction of Priyank Kharge, who says when BJP ruled states take such decisions to empower the minority community and the Muslim community, why is it called empowerment there and not appeasement? Why is this charge only leveled against the Congress that they are following or practicing appeasement politics?
I'd like to remind Mr. Priyank Kharge, who is an adherent follower of Baba Sahib Ambedkar, the reservation in this country was always based on a particular category, and that category of categorization was backwardness based on caste, caste-based discrimination. What caste-based discrimination are we talking about amongst religious minorities? Is reservation open to religious minorities as well? Is that something the Congress is willing to go to court on?
Okay.
Are they willing to go against Baba Sahib Ambedkar's own teachings and words? That is the question I have for Mr. Priyank Kharge when he goes around and says that which BJP state or which BJP government has done something like this in providing reservation, or has it ever been upheld in the court of law?
Okay, let me take a quick counter from Syed Shafiullah on that. Surbhi Hodigere is asking, is this blatant appeasement, or have you done some sort of a survey or study or data that shows there's backwardness amongst the Muslim contractors?
See, Swati, not only Muslim contractors, in every aspect, Muslims are very backward, and it is, the Rajendra Singh Sachar, Justice Rajendra Singh Sachar committee has reported, and so far, no efforts have been done to uplift the Muslims who are very backward than scheduled caste. Now, if the 4% has been given, it is not from others' share. 20% minorities are there, including 14% Muslims. Total 6 minorities comprise 20%. For 20% of population, if only 4% is being given, why the BJP is taking hard burn? It is only because they want to turn Karnataka also like Bimaru states they are ruling.
Based on the backwardness of the communities, that is caste-based. Why are you bringing in religion?
But how in other way, let them suggest some other name. If it cannot be said Muslims, and calling Muslims as Muslims is making BJP to so much heartburn, then let them suggest some name. We are minorities. We are also population of the same population. We are Indian citizens, and we should be given our share of opportunities.
Who's denying you opportunities? But then who's denying opportunities? One second, Syed Shafiullah, you're talking as if policies are only being implemented for a particular community and that Muslims have been denied their rights. Surbhi Hodigere, please respond to that.
In a very recent statement, Zamir Ahmed Khan, a minister in the Karnataka government, said that, 4,000 crore was allocated in the budget for Muslim communities, and that is disproportionate given that they make up a significant 14%, as the Congress spokesperson is saying, of the population in Karnataka. The same question arises when it comes to contractual work as well. Are other government schemes not applicable to minority communities? Are the space for general contract work not available for Muslim communities? Let me restate the point. There was a reason why Baba Sahib Ambedkar in the Constitution allows for protection on the basis of caste-based discrimination. Where is caste-based discrimination amongst Muslim community? If you are saying that there is the contractors amongst the Muslims are not, or minorities are not getting contractual work, tell us why. Why is that? Is it because of this? What is it? Why are they not getting general quota related contractual work? And this is the government of the Congress.
Let's take a response. Okay, let's take a response. Syed Shafiullah, please respond to that specific point that Surbhi is making.
See, they always point out towards the Constitution. Constitution doesn't deprive any section of the society from their opportunities. Whereas all the BJP ruled states have deprived Muslims of their opportunities.
What opportunities are we talking about? Have they been denied jobs because they are Muslims? Have they been denied other opportunities because they are Muslims, sir?
They are being denied their jobs.
Who's denying jobs and saying that you will not get jobs because you are a Muslim? Then in that case, can you cite specific instances and involvement of those BJP governments who are doing this as per you?
Why Muslims are there now? Madam, can you tell me why Muslims' presence is not there in all the government departments? What is the problem? Who deprived them?
No, one second. Then you tell me how many Muslims were given tickets? How many Muslims were given tickets by the Congress party? Does the Congress party give tickets to its candidates because of the winnability criteria? Or does it give tickets? Or does it give... One second. Does it give tickets based on this Jitni Abadi Utna Haq formula? Does the Congress party itself follow this? Was the ticket distribution based on Jitni Abadi Utna Haq? Or when it comes to elections and representations, the political parties choose winnability as a big criteria? Unfortunately, out of time completely. BJP says this is appeasement politics and the Congress is the new Muslim League. Congress is hitting right back saying we're not giving reservation only to a particular community, only to Muslims. It's for minorities. Surbhi Hodigere and Syed Shafiullah, thank you very much for joining us.